Alright, so I'll be starting with just explaining how to move the pieces and how to control the chessboard and just a basic explanation of that. So this is the blank chessboard. So if you're looking at your chessboard right now, if the pieces were in here, this would what it looked like from your side. If you're looking from the black side, though, it would look different, but this is from the white side of the perspective. The chessboard is an 8x8 square, so there are 8 vertical files that are labeled from A to H on the sides of your chessboards. There are also ranks which are numbered from 1 to 8 on your chessboards. There are also, like in chess slang, there's also like diagonals, which are just straight lines from one edge of the board to another edge of the board. So like from this square to this square, it would be a diagonal, or maybe even from this square or to this square. We have many kinds of pieces at our disposal, which are set up on your chessboard. So let me just go ahead and set it up. So these are basically the pieces white has at the beginning of the game, and then black has the same amount of pieces. Which would be this. Now this is the positions you have on your chessboards right now. This is the initial position of every chess game. So now I'll start explaining what each piece does. So let's start with what is probably the weakest piece in the position, the pawn. So pawns may be considered weak by some, but there is a special rule that if it does get to the final rank, it can transform into any piece other than the king and a pawn. So it can become a queen, or a bishop, or a knight, or a rook. The pawn captures diagonally though. So for example, if there were a pawn right there, it would capture sideways, one square diagonally. There's
But when it moves and it's not capturing, it has to go straight ahead? Is that?
Yes. Yeah.
So it can only go diagonally when it's captured?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. On its first move, pawns can go to a squares. So on the first move, you have a choice of either going one square or 2 squares. But then after the first move, it can only go 1 square at a time. Let's move on to the knight. Now, the knight is an interesting piece. It can jump over any piece in an L shape. So for example, it could go to this square, or maybe it could go to this square. So by looking